have another one. Oh, I have another X. Okay. I thought that was the last X that I had. Yeah. I like to write. Well, my brother liked to write. I like to draw. But I like to write. Expository. Just whatever I like to write. Never liked writing in school. I don't like it when people tell me you have to write it this way. I like just to write my way. But do we have any writers in the audience? I like reading books. I liked reading a lot of books when I was a kid, but it always took so long to read. I never it always seemed so daunting and so laborious. But I like reading just for enjoyment. Like Howard Pyle, like um, fantasy books. Howard Pyle, if you don't know who he is an author and an artist who lived at the turn of the century in the early 1900s, and he expounded on the stories that were already around, but he expounded on the stories of Robin Hood and King Arthur, and then in the what is it? King Arthur and his Knights of the Round Table. So Howard Pyle, the stories that you know of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table, most likely those stories came from Howard Pyle. However, there are other authors who have expounded on that as well. So it could be also their workings of King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. But among those authors, I like Howard Pyle. He makes my favorite. Um, he makes my favorite Robin Hood stories, as well as T.H. White. T.H. White was the one who made, I believe, King Arthur. I think so. Howard Pyle, oh dang it, expounded on King Arthur, but I think it was T.H. White who was the one who. I hope I'm getting that name right. I think he was the one who made Excalibur and expounded on the Knights of the Round Table, King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table. I think that's where we get our stories. Are more of like the stories that we're familiar with concerning concerning those stories. We get it from T.H. White, as well as Howard Pyle, and then Alexander Dumas. I liked Alexander Dumas. He was a great